In the South Cape Mountains, where the air is crisp and clean, amongst the towering peaks our hiking dreams convene. With every step we take, we're closer to the sky. In the beauty of this landscape, our spirits start to fly. Oh yeah, we're climbing higher, reaching for the stars. Oh yeah.
What a weird start to the day to do Cradock Peak, the highest peak in the mountain. Roy, who gave us a lift here, on his roller skate as we wait for Janine to arrive. The light's just not very good here. I should actually wait. Bit of a weird. Check this. I just tried this. It doesn't work. It just doesn't work with. Now that is going to be nice. Take a photo of him with that in the background. That light there. Nice start. We're just waiting for Janine, and when she's here, then yeah, Cradock Peak, the highest one. I don't know. Please don't. It's up to you to watch it. I will watch it again. That's for sure. As an encouragement, I've watched one or two other videos of mine, just as an encouragement. Oh yes, that rock, yes, that and that and that. You'll see, near at the top, you've got Outeniqua, well past wilderness, arguably even Sedgefield. You've got Mossel Bay and other side, which is Donnaby, I think. Other side, which is Donnaby. Please do me a favor, watch this, just to acknowledge the hard work it gets to the highest peak in this mountain today. Cradock Peak and Cradock Pass. Second option to be able to do the Cradock Pass and the power cross. That power cross is where one goes if one wants to go up to to see the bats. This, unfortunately, but I'm used to it, is one of those where it takes you down now again. You've been climbing quite a bit and it takes you down to two streams and then the climbing starts. Now at least with all the trees that have been removed, the whole world, with all the deforesting of the pine trees that have taken place, or that's taken place, this whole just looks so different that I actually got a bit lost earlier. But anyway, I think the next recording might be when I've gained quite a bit of height. The only water source, and unfortunately, well, I mean there's two little streams, but the only natural water source for quite some time, and unfortunately it's at the lowest point of the entire trail, so it's really only here where one starts walking or starts climbing, I'd say. So pity we don't have something like this a little bit further up when you've done half your work maybe, but it's always nice to be here.
Dit is een mooi foto daar met die bergen in die agtergrond.
Yeah. So, just realized this is on video.
Okay.
Check this here. I don't know if we're going to get more, that's why I'm recording it further up. Let me take a photo here. What a weird protea. I would have missed it if Roy didn't bring this up. But yeah, it is a protea. It's like a misrepresentation, and further there's another one. How strange.
Mutation.
Yeah, mutation or something. What a beautiful mistake, if you want to call it a mistake. Check. I may as well quickly include the height we've gained. You can see for yourself how much higher we are already. I'm not going to say that in every single clip. I'm not going to say, look how high we are now, look how high we are now. That is pointless. You can see for yourself. We've had small zigzags shortly after the railway line, But this is one of the first few of the big ones that has started. Let's call it the white. Let's give it our own name. The white zigzags, or the white rocks. I was just saying to Roy, I am convinced they're whiter and brighter than they were before the flood. Maybe stuff that washed off them. I could be wrong, but I love the sections with these rocks when that starts. As soon as the rocky part starts, you know you're progressing. This is one of those points now. We've got some sun, of course. We just worked out that it took about 2 hours to be able to have the first sun on us. Now it's opening up beautifully. Now we've gained even more height. Roy, there's Vensterberg. And if one comes around, here's a nice viewpoint. You can see, Roy, people walk here onto this viewpoint, which is definitely worth it. There's no water here, which is such a nice natural water spot for the birds. We're progressing, man. That there's the deceiving part, where you go up and you think you're going to be at the top, and you go next one, you think the next one's at the top. We know that by now. But listen to the birds. I can hear the water all the way from here. That's how peaceful it is today. No wind, nothing. Morning, morning. Let's see if one can even read this. It's so faded by now. Shows you what time does. If you have not reached this point by 2 o'clock, it is too late to continue. For your own safety, we urge you to turn back. Let's see my watch. 9:45. If I remember on the previous one, I was here at 10. So I'm truly surprised. I'm really surprised, because I thought at our post that we were doing earlier that we'd only be here considerably later than the time I was normally here in the past. And we're here at 9:45. I must check a previous video of mine and see what time I reached that point. I'm sure it was about 10. So we're right on par with the post by the looks of it here. This is the only downhill, of course, going down here. And then you've got your almost at the top, you don't see it. And you think you're on the saddle. Almost at the top, no, you think you're on the saddle. This is a cool viewpoint. You stand on rocks and stuff where your brave people stand. I'll take a nice photo here. I'm sure Roy wouldn't mind if I record a little section here to show maybe an idea of the elevation. I mean, he's below my feet, not quite anymore now, and in the space of 10 seconds, 20 seconds, he's my height. So hopefully you saw now about how high it is, or the elevation, the rate at which it goes up. I've been taking a few shortcuts coming up here, but up we go here. I think we're doing well. I actually think we're doing well.
1,053 height.
Say again?
1,053 meters.
That we've now gained.
Yeah.
That's not bad. That we are above sea level, or that we have gained from Witfontein?
Yeah, above sea level.
I was going to say, that was pushing it a bit. Nice. Considering the very little rain we've had, this mountain is surprisingly dark green still to me. Well, surprising to me. It's not only green to me, it is green. It is surprising to me. You know what I mean.
This hiking trail, it's not so tough. With every stride, we rise above. Mountains may rise, but we'll climb them all. Together we stand, never to fall. We rise above, we're reaching high. With hearts of fire, we touch the sky. Nothing can break us, we'll overcome.
All the cliffs on the way to the forests, where the wind sings melodies and adventure springs. With every step closer to the forest heart, we're drawn to the cliffs where dreams impart. Whispering cliffs where secrets are told. In the mystic haze we find our souls. Lost among the shadows we spread our wings. On the edge of... Oh, I hope you're feeling bright as we prepare for tomorrow's light. Through trails and trees we'll take the climb. With every step a memory sublime. The sun sets low, casting its golden hue, painting the sky a familiar
almost fell.
hue. In each
My
moment we
backside.
find solace
Got
and
a
peace.
Grip over myself
Creating stories
just at the right moment.
that
Yeah.
never
Are you ready for a first time view of today, of the other side? And as you would expect, this nice cool breeze comes up the moment you reach the saddle here. What a lovely breeze this is. Man, I love it. Cool. Not cold that I need to put my jersey on, and it's not a berg wind either. It's just perfect. Welcome to the other side of the mountain. Welcome to the side. Climb down here. Still, I think it is. It is just awesome to me. And you've got your Swartberg as well. And so many parts of this mountain from here. And you've even still got a little bit of water running down there. Amazingly. I'm amazed. If you've been watching watching since the start and still watching. I really appreciate it. This is what makes it worth it to me, and the next stretch is still coming. Yeah, from the saddle up to Cradock Peak, the highest point. That's coming now. We've reached the point where we keep looking back, or not keep, but from time to time we look back and compare our height to George Peak. That is a nice beacon, if you want to call it a beacon, to use to get an idea about your progress in elevation. Because as soon as one can start seeing some landscape at the back of it, then you certainly know that you have gained some ground. So that is George Peak, dead center. Looks like the sea behind it, but those are clouds actually. Just on the other side of this, we're going to start seeing some beautiful views of things you can only see on this side and not from George Peak. Fairly tricky part. I hope the other guys see the sun. They're behind me now, but I believe they would. If Roy's not sure, I'm sure he has the common sense to wait for melt. This is sharp and tricky with one hand, but I'm holding it so that I can at least partially use my second hand, but you do not want to fall off here. You do not want to fall off here. I'm trying to focus on the feet here perhaps. To that section. Thanks. This will give the best idea. I recorded myself, but it still doesn't give an idea about how long it lasts. You know, I was stupid not to try and record it with a phone as well, and I could have WhatsApped this little clip to you. That was my first opportunity ever, I think, that I've been able to get in, at least show something about this particular little section here.
Been compensating for the anchor.
And we are peaking at the lighthouse. Well done, Roy. Let's go for the 360. Around the two buildings. People that do the six peaks come down here somewhere, I think. That's what it's all about. Ladies and gentlemen, I present you with Wilderness, Setfield and beyond, if it wasn't misty. Tierkop, George, Garden Road Dam, Jansekop, Skurwekop, Kransberg, catchment area of the Kaimans, Doringrivier Trail. Then we come down here. Doubt whether you're going to see it on the GoPro, but there's a trail. No, not there. There's a trail. It's part of the other Doringrivier, which we've done about 6 times. Yes, the older building again. Looking back towards Vensterberg and Cradock Peak. Not Cradock Peak, Vensterberg and Outeniqua Pass. We'll see if the book is here now. Dry, slightly drier these days on the interior side of the mountain. I present you with Oudtshoorn, part of Oudtshoorn there. It sticks its head out on the other side of a hill there, but once again it's surprisingly misty even on the inside of the mountain now. It's not as dry as I thought it was going to be compared to this side. We hiked Outeniqua Pass, farmland, Montague Pass, railway line pass, if you want to call it a pass. Back to George. I present you with Donner Bay, Mossel Bay, and far beyond. I wish I could know exactly what is the furthest point I can see with my naked eye. I wish somebody could say, okay, you see that's what that is. Because I mean, if you know that is Mossel Bay and that's Donner Bay, then going far beyond that is pretty far. Beautiful. Did you like it? You're watching it? I hope you're watching it. I'm gonna watch it again. A friend of mine also makes videos, but he doesn't go back to his own videos. This is an encouragement. A friend of mine, I said to my friend, no, but don't you ever go and check your video again, like as an encouragement or something? And he said,
And then he tells you,
and then he said,
no, I made the video in the first place.
yeah,
Okay, right, let's get the audio. I made the video in the first place.
yeah,
I looked at it once to edit it.
yeah,
Then I checked the edit.
yeah,
Then I uploaded it.
yeah.
And after the upload, when it was uploaded to YouTube, I check it again. So I check it at least 3 times. I've seen this video. I'm not going to look at it again. Forget it.
You're not going to check it out in 3 years' time, maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. So anyway, that's what it's all about. I've been having boiled eggs. No guessing. Aromat. Just below that aromat is the mixture for the water, the rehydration. While sitting up here, I don't want to talk too much with food in my mouth, but this was now very nice. I'm hungry. I was hungry. So I've just had about 5, 6 boiled eggs now in a row. Felt peckish. And now I'm going to drink a bit of extra water again. Up here. Feel like I'm on top of the world here. Getting to this little technical little section where we got to go down here. If it's technical to get up, it's technical to get down. One must just hold on carefully. Like that, and like that, and like that. Exactly the same way as I came up as well, Nana. It's a bit tricky, huh? Put it this way. What he's doing there is what I'm going to be doing just now. And I think I'll actually just put my camera in my bag for a change here. Maybe I can record, I don't know. Let's see. Down like that. Down with the leg like that. And then tricky. And then down like that. You see? And then down like that, and like that, and the final the final that, like that. And we've got Janina, who has patiently been waiting for us here. Nice. Technicalities done. We just had a little break. Our last view of this side of the mountain, this like interior side of it, the inside side of it, if you want to call it, whatever side you want to call it. There you can also say the other side, because you can still see the Swartberg. You've got 1, 2, 3 valleys basically, and the third valley is like wide between the Swartberg and the Outeniqua, with these ones here. Salvage the moment. I may make very few recordings between here and back. I'll see, unless there's something significant that comes up. You come over the saddle here. Why am I shaking so much? You just come over this piece of saddle. See, somebody has camped here. Who knows where and how they got their wood, but there it is. And some charcoal, but I would be weary of making a fire up here right now. And then coming up to this side, we've got your Gorge and Mossel Bay and Donnaby, etc, etc. And we came from there. Funny, that looks higher than that, which it definitely is not. This will give you a good idea of that there is actually a lot more work, a lot more difference in height than what may appear on this video. That is for sure. And actually from the top there, when you look at this little uphill, it actually looks a lot higher or more difficult than what it is. But this, yeah, this is, I think, if I remember correctly, the only uphill you have when you're on your way down. But I'd say, certainly in terms of elevation, we're down more than halfway already. And it's now heading to 4 o'clock. Heading to 4 o'clock. I would say at the current pace, we are likely to be there at about 5:30. I'd say between 5 and 5:30. That is my calculated guess. Good water for the birds here. Okay, oh, I was actually just showing Janine. Check here, still got some water for the birds. Precious, precious water. The birdies can use. And yeah, some water there. Hooray! Hooray! Reached the railway line. And it's now already 5 o'clock, 5:15. But we're all going down. We're all going down. Check the reflection there. Actually, the GoPro doesn't do the reflection any justice here. No. So, yeah. When you're down here at this point, you know, you've certainly made some... Let's just wait again for the other two to arrive. And, oh, they're not far behind us now. I think at this current rate, we should be back at the vehicles at 6:30. I think 6:30, somewhere around there. That is now become, I guess. But yeah, we're going down. We are finally back. It's now just about 7:30, funny enough. My first time out of all the times that I come down here and it's pitch dark. But an interesting experience. It ended up taking longer than I anticipated. But we have made it. So let me just make an adjustment here. Hello. If you... Thanks for watching. We have made it back to the parking area here. Finally, we are here. So, if you've been in watching, much appreciated. So thanks a lot. Some concern going on here about us arriving so late, because it's also only circumstances. At some stage I might tell you more about why we're so late. So anyway, please stay tuned and check out for the next video as soon as possible.